Well, you look a right sight better than you did when I dropped you off a few hours ago. You shower and catch a nap? That's good. May I come in? I brought you some breakfast. Thank you. No. Of course I didn't make the food. Natalie, Alpha Shaddix, was perfectly honest when she said I can't cook to save my life. She made this for you. Don't laugh. I would have made it, but as stated, I can't cook. And all my attempts to learn usually end with a trip to the urgent care. There's a reason Tally knows me by name, and it's not actually because I'm usually the chaperone for the rest of the pack getting injured. Okay, yes, granted, I'm not usually at the urgent care for kitchen accidents when I'm there for myself, but shush, this ain't about me. No, it's not. This is about you. You making it through your first full moon. How did it feel? Yeah, that's pretty typical. I mean, every newly turned werewolf I've ever talked to says that the first moon feels the worst, which, from personal experience, also makes perfect sense. It's the first time your entire body transforms. And unless you have some really weird physiology that I don't know about, and frankly don't want to know about, every single bone in your body changes. And that can be hard for the first time. And the second, third, 10th, maybe. Now, it took me about 5 months to be used to it. Well, I don't think Alpha Shaddix is a great metric, considering she's been transforming every full moon since she was a baby. I have not been privileged enough to see pictures of when she was a baby. Although, yes, I do imagine that baby werewolves are adorable. Anyway, why don't you sit down so you can start this breakfast? You're probably starving. Of course I'll sit with you. No, I only brought breakfast for you. I ate before I left the apartment. Well, I mean, if you want me to come back next month after the next full moon, I guess I can. I mean, it's usually Natalie's job to come check on new turns after their first full moon. But she got called to an emergency meeting. Yeah, the Dragonspire Peak Alpha Wesley. He called an emergency Alpha's Alliance meeting, and she had to run the second she transformed back into a human. So it fell upon me to come check on you and bring breakfast. No, Natalie cooked this last night before everybody left for the woods. But yeah, next month, if you'd rather it be me, I can come check on you instead of Alpha Shaddix. If you really want, sure, I can bring enough breakfast for both of us. Well, to be honest, no. I'm not really used to this. I've been a werewolf for 8 years, but I've only been a pack beta for a small fraction of that time, and I'm still not used to the social aspect of it and the responsibility. I was a pretty solitary person by nature before I got turned. And when I first got here, it was just me and Alpha Shaddix for a while. So when she appointed me pack beta, I wasn't as prepared as I probably should have been. I appreciate that. Thank you. But you have the benefit of seeing me with some experience under my belt. The rest of the pack has had to watch me stumble like a toddler just learning to walk through being the pack beta. It's a learning curve and a long process. But we're supposed to be talking about you, remember? Stop asking me questions. Did you have a favorite part of the full moon last night? Yeah, the speed is a very common favorite, so I've been told by literally everyone else. There's no other feeling like it. Running through these hills in this area, the wind in your fur, your pack all around you, knowing you've got their back and they've got yours. When you feel the earth under the pads of your paws, your claws digging into the dirt as you run. There really is nothing like it. It's something I've always loved about this. The rest of our lives as werewolves are what they are, but while they have their ups and downs, the transformation is actually incredible once you get used to it. Which takes some time, but it does happen. And what did you think of the rest of the pack? I know that was the first time you've met all of them all at once, and the first time seeing them all in their wolf forms. What did you think? Yeah, Alpha Shaddix is definitely the scariest. I mean, I'll say myself and Harrison probably aren't too far behind, but she is descended from a long line of wolves. She's got that benefit going toward her. What did you think of Poppy? Yeah, she's not been a werewolf very long. I mean, she's been a werewolf longer than you, but you're still new. Yeah, she's really sweet. You'll have to meet her in human form one of these times pretty soon. I mean, she's 19. She kind of feels like the little sister of the pack, but the 19-year-old who was really sheltered and still kind of acts like she's 12. She's innocent, and she's very sweet. And the whole pack in general has a somewhat unspoken promise that if anything messes with Poppy, they have then messed with the entire pack. Which is how packs work in general, but with Poppy, it's a protective older sibling thing. Everyone feels like she's our little sister. Also, regarding Poppy, do not tease her when Harrison's around, or he will body slam you into the nearest wall. I don't know if it's the fact that they've got the largest age gap or what, but he's practically her dad. I mean, he's 34 and she's 19, so that's 15 years. He's not really old enough to be her dad, but he sure acts like it. But, I mean, Harrison's a goofball, so he's not actually that scary. Anyway, what did you think of your wolf form? I mean, personally, I thought the rust didn't look too bad on you. Yes, the fuzz is normal. You start out with a very fluffy coat for the first couple transformations. Why do you think I called you Fuzzball the first time I met you? It's because that's how you're going to look for a while. The same way canine pups look. Fluffy and fuzzy and a little bit adorable. Don't worry, your proper coat will grow in no time. How's the breakfast? Oh, good. I mean, Natalie's a great cook, so I'm not surprised, but leftovers for breakfast can sometimes be a little interesting. Good. Well, I should probably get going. I need to go check on Poppy and everyone else. You, have a good day today, okay? Don't take things too hard, or you might really exhaust yourself, okay? Okay. Well, I guess I'll be going. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably see you at the den sometime this week. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. See you then. Bye. No, I can see myself out. Thanks. Catch you later, fuzzball.